A statement or a question? Okay, please come forward.
Being of the short type, can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm Mary Josephine Wynne of 5 Finch Court, South Headland, WA 6722. Hereby present this question. Mayor Carter, can I ask how you're feeling?
I'm feeling fine, thank you.
Thank you for that. I'm really pleased to hear that, as this would have been a dreadful strain on anyone's mental health, particularly someone like you, who has had his son suicide over 2 years ago. This is something that no father, be it father, stepfather, biological father, foster father, should ever have to face into.
Point of order, it's his public question time through the chair. Not statement time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have any other questions?
No more questions, thank you. I do have a question on behalf of Rhonda Power.
Okay, thank you. A question? Is you have a question?
Question or statement?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Is it a question or a statement that you have?
It's more of a statement with a question at the end of it.
We'll do it. Statement.
We'll do it at statement time, thank you. Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, do you have any more public questions at all? Yes, Ms. Jacob.
Good afternoon, Gloria Jacob, 76 Sutherland Street, Port Hedland. I'd like to also acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet tonight, the Garriara people. My question to Council is item 11.3.3, which was noted in the OCM from the 3rd of the 11th, 21. I was just hoping that we would have an update from Council as to when that item in particular would reappear on the agenda, because I note it's not on tonight's agenda. Or could I have an update, CEO?
Okay, it will be listed on the 15th of December's OCM.
15th of December?
Yes.
Thank you. My second question is just in relation to an update on the works undertaken at the skate park, South Headland Skate Park, just an update on that, and the update on the JD, the works undertaken at those two sites.
Okay, Karen, infrastructure lead? Lee. We'll update you on that, thank you.
Through you, Mr. Mayor. Today we have assessed a tender for the JD Hardy, not for the skate park, so that will come to the December council meeting. Currently, at the moment, we've got the main bowl open. We are experiencing significant vandalism and at that site, so we're every day going down there and looking, make sure it's okay. And the JD Hardy, we have procured all of the steel, and we're just working through how we are going to deliver that using our existing trade panels that are pre-qualified. That will be finished likely by March.
Thanks, that was my second question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gloria, thank you. Do you have any more public questions at all? Okay, I'll declare public question time closed at 5:38 p.m. Okay, 6.2, public statement time. I declare public statement time open at 5:38 p.m. Do you have any public statements at all? Sorry, CEO.
Mr. Mayor, if I can, I've received by email a request for a statement from Ms. Gail Victor. As you're aware, she's not present and here at the moment, and in relation to Standing Orders 6.8 public statement time, I wish to advise that this statement will be noted and will be responded to by the administration.
Okay, thank you, CEO. Okay, public statement time. Can you please come forward, state your name and address, please, and remember to fill the public statement time form if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Yes, Mary.
My name is Mary Josephine Wynne. I live at 5 Finch Court, South Headland. I would like to make the following statement on behalf of myself as a registered nurse and all registered nurses in Australia, to offer my sincere and humble apology for the disgraceful way Mayor Carter was treated by a member of our profession. It is indeed distressing when, as nurses, we are known to be one of the most trusted occupations in Australia. I would hate to be an insurance broker. We, as registered nurses, are truly taught not to ever commit a criminal offence. A known criminal offence is certainly something that would see you having your registration withdrawn. So, on behalf of the nurses, once again, we do apologise, Mayor Carter.
Thank you.
Would you wish me to read the statement out from Rhonda Power?
Please do.
Okay. As again, my name is Mary Wynne, 5 Finch Court, South Headland. I'm reading this statement on behalf of Rhonda Power. Dear Mayor and Councillors of Port Hedland Shire Council, Mary Wynne has generously agreed to read out this letter on our behalf. Due to work commitments and family commitments, as our daughter is ill, we are not able to be here in person. We first moved to Hedland in 2001 with our young sons for work reasons and have many fond memories of our time there and the great people we met. We bought our house in South Hedland in 2006 and lived there until 2010 when we had to return to work for our son's education. In that time, our daughter was one of the last babies to be born at the Port Hedland Hospital, and our sons have many wonderful memories of going to St. Cecilia's on the school bus every day and their time at the school, plus many varying sporting, community and work activities. I even had the chance to have a radio program, which I certainly never expected to be part of my life's journey. We have many sentimental memories of the house, as it is the home our children grew up in, and this is part of the reason we have been held unto this. In 2010, we began to rent it out. From the 1st of the 2nd, 2019, up until the bailiff had her removed on the 1st, 11th, 2021, after several court appearances, there was one tenant renting our house. We met the tenant when she came to the property while we were having renovations conducted and found her to be a lovely lady, and were aware that she does have a lot of items. We agreed to let the tenant moved in as she needed a new rental as the current property was not renewing her lease. Things were going well at the start. The first inspection at the property was conducted on the 8th of the 4th, 2019. The tenant was still unpacking and had a lot of general stuff around, but nothing concerning. There are photos included. Although they are in black and white, they are pretty clear. The next inspection was scheduled for 3 months later on the 25th of July 2019. This inspection was asked to be rescheduled until the 30th of August 2021. This was also rescheduled due to medical appointments. On the 29th of August 2021, an email was sent from the real estate regarding not letting inspections happen. Part of the email stated, Routine inspections are the best time for us to do this as it is pre-arranged so as not to cause you too much inconvenience. However, you keep cancelling these at last minute. Unless some of these items can be viewed by ourselves, the owner is not willing to consider them, e.g. rotting kitchen cupboards. Items like these are also a concern as they were not rotting when we carried out the property condition report. A copy of this report with your handwritten notes is attached and doesn't show the cupboards as rotten. Please allow us access so we can report this back to the owner. The tenants started to get stressed out about receiving rent arrears notice as she was struggling with the rent. We agreed to reduce the rent to $250 a week to help the tenant. I was sent a text message in regard to the rent inspections that were cancelled. I need a new date from you. It is meant to be within 2 weeks of cancelling the last inspection. Are you able to provide me with a day and time to conduct the inspection? This was from the real estate. We have not been able to conduct an inspection for 10 months now, and the owners have asked for this to be enforced. The tenant replied with the following: as you are aware of my recent large urogenital surgery and the restrictions in place until the post-operative review at King Edward/Perth has been booked for the 11th
Sorry,
of March.
Mary. Sorry, can I just get clarification through the chair? Can we not have these personal, straightforward details about certain things that this person has gone through? Are we allowed to be displaying that in public? I'm just curious, that's all, because I just don't know if that's acceptable or not.
Yeah, look, if we summarise, get maybe to the question of the statement, please. Yeah, that'd be great, thank you.
Okay. Sorry, let me just... As discussed, I am requesting that any visits inspections be scheduled after I have been to Perth and given the all clear. After this, COVID-19 happened and there was a ban on evictions, so we were powerless to enforce inspections with the tenant who constantly denied inspections. The moratorium for this ended on 29th of March 2021. By this time, we had had enough of the tenant refusing to follow the conditions of her lease, and we decided to terminate the tenant and gave her the legally required 60 days notice.
Sorry, Michael, can you please just come to the question of that statement, please? Just summarise at the end, please, on the time of the question. Is there a question with the statement?
Yes, there's a question.
Okay, can you just come to the question, please? Thank you.
Certainly. The owner of Rhondda Power of number 1 Masters Way requests that if the council will consider donating 8 skip bins for the clean-up, it would be very much appreciated.
Okay, thank you very much for your statement.
I have provided a copy of this to all councillors.
Thank you for your statement. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, do you have any more public statements at all? Yes, Ms. Jacob.
Gloria Jacob, 76 Sutherland Street, Port Hedland. I wasn't going to make a public statement relating to this, but I just have to. I guess in reference to your council's standing orders, may I suggest that 6.8 of the standing orders says the presiding member is responsible for the conduct of public statement time. And within that item 6 of the standing orders, it further reads that public statements, which is 6.5, made by the public at any ordinary meeting are to relate to the business of the local government. 6.6 is public statements made by the public at special meetings are... don't worry about the 6.6, but 6.5 says the statements should relate to the ordinary meeting and the business of local government.
Correct.
May I suggest that I respectfully request the Mayor refer to the standing orders and perhaps learn how to control the meeting, because it is not to be used as a platform to serve people's personal interests. It reduces the meaning and the value of what council is. This is not about something that should be somebody coming up to protect your reputation or whatever. I don't even notice that Gal Victor's statement was not read out, and yet we're standing here listening to somebody talk about somebody's personal life. I really, really honestly think that at some stage, you, Mr. Mayor, must learn how to preside over a meeting and be accountable for how the meeting is run. That's pretty disgusting, listening to people's personal issues without any proof or verification being aired in a council meeting. So, with all due respect, I respectfully ask you to preside over the meetings in an appropriate manner and bring the council back to council business, and to deliberate on a level that we can all be proud and respectful of.
Thank you. Do we have any more public statements at all? Okay, I will close the public statement time at 5:50 p.m. Okay, 6.3, petition, deputations, presentations, and submissions. There is none. Item 7, questions from members without notice. Are there any questions from elected members at all? No, thank you.
Yes, thank you, through the chair.
Sorry, Councillor Gillingham.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor Carter, through the chair. I'd just like to say that all councillors received the letter that was sent regarding Mrs. Gail Victor asking and requesting that the letter be read out. I believe that under your own jurisdiction, Mayor, that letter could be read out. It is, you are the chairperson of the meeting. It is quite a heartfelt letter, and it did explain a number of issues there. So I'll leave it over to you, Mayor Carter, for her letter. Personally, I would like it to be read out, but I don't know how the other councillors would feel about that. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Gillingham. The CEO has already responded to that question, and it will be sent out as correspondence. Thank you. Item 8, announcement by presiding member without discussion. The presiding members' meetings for the month of November 2021 are detailed within the agenda and printed in the minutes. Item 9, declarations from all members have given due consideration to all matters contained in the business paper before them. I invite all elected members to declare by a show of hands that they have given due consideration to all matters contained within the agenda. Over a show of hands, please. Thank you, councillors. Item 10, confirmation of minutes of a previous meeting. We have offered recommendation before us that the minutes of the ordinary council meeting held on Wednesday the 3rd of November 2021 are true and a correct record. May I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Move. Councillor Urquhart, thank you. May I have a seconder, please? Councillor Turner, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? As the motion not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. Before we move on to reports of officers, I remind members of the public not to take any action on council's decision on items on this evening's agenda in which they may have an interest until formally notified in writing by the town has been received. Decisions made at this meeting can be revoked in line with the Local Government Act 1995. Item 11, reports from officers. 11.1, corporate services. 11.1.1, statement of financial activity for the period ending 30 September 2021. We have an officer's recommendation that council notes that the statement of financial activity for the period ending 30 September 2021. Can I have a mover, please? Thank you. Councillor Zilke, thank you. May I have a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Turner. Is anyone against the motion? Any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. Item 11.1.2, Resenda Policy 1-021, Relationship Declaration Register. We have an officer's recommendation that council pursuant to section 2.72B of the Local Government Act 1995, Resenda Policy 1-021, Relationship Declaration Register as per attachment 1. Can I have a mover, please? Councillor Zulke, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Urquhart, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. Item 11.1.3, Status of Council Decision Update. We have an officer's recommendation that council notes that the status of the council decision as from November 2021 as per attachment 1. Can I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Moved. Councillor Coles, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Bennett, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. Item 11.2.1, Courthouse Gallery Quarter Report, Quarter 1, July-September 2021. We have an officer's recommendation that council receives quarter reports from the Junction Co for the management of the Courthouse Gallery for the fourth quarter, July-September 2021. Can I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Moved, Councillor Coles, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Turner, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions?
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor, as flagged at the briefing a week ago, there is no mention in the media update of media from the Junction Co with radio in this town.
Okay.
Can we follow that up, please?
Yes, we will. Okay. Thank you, Councillor Urquhart. Okay, as the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. (11.3.1) Adoption of the Town of Wellhaven Dog Laws 2021. We have two offers of recommendation before us. The first being that council pursuant to section 3.12 of the Local Government Act 1995, the Act, 1, having considered submissions made, adopt the proposed Town of Wellhaven Dog Local Laws 2021, the local law as per attachment 1, and 2, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to perceive all requirements for the local law to be instated. This requires an absolute majority. Can I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Moved. Councillor Coles, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Gillingham, thank you. Are there anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not closed, I declare it carried absolute majority. We have a second offer's recommendation that council amend the Town of Wellhaven Delegated Register to reflect the title change of the local law. Can I have a mover, please?
So moved.
Moved. Councillor Coles, thank you. Have a seconder, please. Councillor Bennett, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. Item 11.3.2, Adoption of the Local Planning Policy LPP 11, Stormwater Management. We have an officer's recommendation that council pursuant to Schedule 2 of the Planning and Development Local Planning Schemes Regulations 2015, that 1, adopts a Planning Policy 11, Stormwater Management, incorporating modifications as presented in Attachment 1, and 2, advertise the Adopt Planning Policy 11 Stormwater Management in accordance with the Planning and Development Local Planning Scheme Regulations 2015. Can I have a mover, please? Move. Councillor Zulke, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Christensen, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. (11.3.3) Adoption of Local Planning Policy LPP 07 Coastal Planning. We have an offer's recommendation that Council pursue Schedule 2 of the Planning and Development Local Planning Scheme Regulations 2015. 1. Adopts a Local Planning Policy 07 Coastal Planning Incorporation modifications as presented in Attachment 1 and advertise the adopted Local Planning Policy 07 Coastal Planning in accordance with the Planning and Development Local Planning Scheme Regulations 2015. Can I have a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Turner. May I have a seconder, please? Councillor Zielke, thank you. Is there anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. (11.3.4) Advertising of the draft Southampton Placement Plan. We have offer's recommendation that Council receives the draft Southampton Placement Plan as presented in Attachment 1 of this item for the purpose of public consultation, and 2. Advertises the draft Southampton Placement Plan in accordance with Planning and Development Local Planning Scheme Regulations 2015. Can I have a mover, please? Move, Councillor Zielke, thank you. May I have a seconder, please? Councillor Bennett, thank you. Is there anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried 8-0. (11.3.5) Release of Spallbank Marina funding. We have 2 offers of recommendation before us. The first being that Council amend the budget to include $24 million for the Spallbank Marina to the 2021-22 budget, with funding to be scored from the Spallbank Marina Reserve. This requires an absolute majority. Can I have a mover, please? Move. Councillor Zielke, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Christensen, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I declare it carried unanimously. We have a second offer's recommendation that Council, subject to execution of the funding agreement with the state and D with the Pilbara Ports Authority, authorise the CEO to release the Spallbank Marina funds to the State of Western Australia in accordance with the executed version of the funding agreement. Can I have a mover, please? Councillor Zielke, thank you. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Urquhart, thank you. Is anyone against the motion? Are there any questions? As the motion is not opposed, I could declare it carried 8-0. (11.4) Infrastructure Services, there is nil. 11.5 Executive Services, there is nil. Item 12, Reports from Communities, there is nil. Item 13, a motion which is previous notice has been given, there is nil. Item 14, New Business of Urgent Nature, late items, there is nil. Item 15, Matters of which meeting may be closed, confidential matters, there is nil. Item 16, Closure. 16.1, date of the next council meeting. That brings us to the end of the meeting. The next ordinary council meeting will be held on Wednesday, the 15th of December 2021, commencing at 5:30 p.m. 16.2, Closure. Being there no further business, I declare the meeting closed at 6:03 p.m. I'd like to thank councillors, members of the public, CEO and staff for attending the meeting. Thank you very much.